Today we're going to learn about the 5 rivers of the Underworld. They are not just 5 rivers, they are arteries of Hades, each carrying its own dark tale, its own sinister purpose. It's a realm where every drop of water tells a story of sorrow, forgetfulness, hate, or fire. It's the ultimate boundary between life and death, from the solemn oaths sworn by the gods to the crossing of souls guided by the enigmatic Charon. These rivers are more than mere waterways. They are the essence of the afterlife as envisioned by the Greeks. The Greek underworld, or Hades, isn't merely a place of death, but a complex landscape where every geographical feature holds symbolic weight. Here, the geography intertwines with mythology, philosophy, and human emotion. Each river, Acheron, Cocytus, Phlegethon, Lethe, and Styx, flows not just with water, but with the very substance of human experience after death. They represent not just physical rivers, but the emotional, moral, and existential journeys that souls undertake in the afterlife. And in this video, we're going to examine each river's unique narrative, exploring how they reflect the human condition and the ancient Greek understanding of the afterlife. We'll see how these rivers are not just physical barriers or paths, but profound metaphors for life's trials, the weight of our actions, the quest for oblivion, or the divine laws that govern both gods and mortals. So join us as we navigate these mythical waterways, uncovering the depths of their stories and perhaps finding reflections of our own existential voyages. First, we encounter the Styx River. This is the river of oaths, dark, stagnant, and unwelcoming. Styx is where gods swear their unbreakable vows. Here, Charon, the ferryman, awaits to guide souls across. But remember, to break an oath sworn by Styx invites divine retribution. The River Styx stands as a central figure in Greek mythology, not merely as a geographical feature, but as a professional symbol of transition and divine law. It encircles the underworld, known as Hades, 9 times, serving as a formidable boundary between the realm of the living and the dead. This river is not just any body of water. Its waters are said to be so toxic that they would dissolve any container except one made from a horse's hoof, symbolizing both the purity and lethal nature of death. Souls must navigate this river, often guided by Charon, the spectral ferryman who demands payment for passage. The Styx holds a unique position in the celestial hierarchy as well. It's not just a river of death, but of oaths. When gods swear by the Styx, their vows become unbreakable, enforced by none other than Zeus himself. Breaking such an oath invites severe divine retribution, making the Styx a symbol of cosmic justice and the sanctity of promises. This aspect of Styx reflects its dual nature, a river that separates yet also binds through divine law, intertwining the mortal with the divine. Culturally, the Styx has transcended its mythological roots to become a universal symbol of finality and transition. Its dark, foreboding waters have inspired countless works in literature, art, and modern media, often used metaphorically to describe crossing into the unknown or confronting one's mortality. Whether as the ultimate barrier in Dante's Inferno or a motif in contemporary narratives, the Styx remains a potent emblem of the human journey from life to death, embodying both the fear and the mystery of what lies beyond. Next, we have the River Phlegethon. Often described as the river of fire in Greek mythology, it holds a unique and fearsome place among the rivers of the underworld. This river, whose name translates to flaming or burning, is not merely a body of water, but a stream of fire that flows through the underworld. Unlike other rivers, Phlegethon does not feed into the central river Acheron, but instead flows parallel to it or into the deepest pits of Tartarus, symbolizing eternal punishment through its fiery nature. Its waters, if one can call them that, burn without consuming, reflecting the unending torment of the damned souls it surrounds or flows through, embodying the element of fire and extreme suffering associated with the underworld's deepest regions. In various literary descriptions, particularly in the works like Dante's Inferno, the Phlegethon takes on additional layers of horror. Dante portrays it as a river of blood, where those who committed violent acts against others are immersed according to the severity of their sins. Here, Phlegethon serves not just as a geographical feature, but as a moral and punitive element, where the punishment mirrors the crime. Those who cause blood to flow through violence are now themselves tormented in a river of boiling blood. This river becomes a vivid metaphor for divine retribution, embodying flames and blood, elements traditionally associated with suffering, purification, or eternal damnation. And next we have the River Cocytus. This is known as the River of Wailing, or the River of Lamentation. It holds a significant yet somber role in the underworld. This river, whose very name evokes lamentation, flows into the Acheron. Cocytus is described as encircling the realm of the dead. Its waters are a reflection of eternal sorrow and despair, embodying the cries of those whose lives ended in unresolved grief or who are trapped in the anguish of their past deeds. Unlike the fiery Phlegethon or the forgetfulness-inducing Lethe, Cocytus stands out for its cold, mournful essence. a place where sorrow is not just felt, but is an ever-present wailing force. The symbolism of Cocytus stands beyond mere geographical features of the underworld. It represents the unending grief and the wailing of souls who lament their fate or the life they've left behind. It's not just a river, it's a psychological barrier, a representation of one's confrontation with eternal loss and the cries of the damned. In Dante's Inferno, Cocytus takes on a different form, not as a flowing river, but as a frozen lake in the ninth circle, where traitors are punished. Here, the wailing is not of water, but of the souls trapped in ice, a reinterpretation that underscores the river's theme of immobilizing despair and the ultimate betrayal, where even the physical form of the river becomes a metaphor for the frozen, static nature of betrayal's punishment. The River Lethe occupies a unique and somewhat paradoxical place in the landscape of the Greek underworld. As the river of forgetfulness, unlike its counterparts, which often symbolize punishment or transition, Lethe offers a kind of release, albeit through oblivion. Souls that drink from its waters forget their past lives, their sins, their joys, and sorrows, preparing them for reincarnation or an existence within the underworld free from the burdens of memory. This river, with its murky, possibly yellow waters, stands as a symbol for both mercy and tragedy. Mercy in offering respite from the pains of life, and tragedy in the obliteration of one's identity and experiences. In mythology, Lethe isn't just a physical river, it's a concept representing the erasure of memory. Its waters are sweet to drink, tempting souls to partake and forget, which can be interpreted as a metaphor for the allure of amnesia in the face of overwhelming life experiences. This river challenges philosophical questions about identity and the essence of self without memory. It's not just about forgetting physical pain, but also about the potential loss of wisdom, love, and the very continuity of one's existence. Lethe, therefore, while offering peace, also poses a profound existential threat. In literature, particularly the works of Dante's Inferno, where Lethe appears not in Hades but in Purgatorio, uses Lethe as a symbol of purification before reaching paradise. Here, souls drink from Lethe to cleanse themselves of earthly memories before ascending, suggesting a necessary step towards divine enlightenment or spiritual rebirth. However, in broader cultural and literary contexts, Lethe has been used to explore themes of memory, loss, and the human condition, often questioning whether forgetting is liberation or a deeper form of imprisonment. Finally, we have Acheron, often referred to as the river of woe or the river of pain. It serves as the central confluence where the other rivers of the Greek underworld converge, symbolizing the culmination of all human suffering and experience in death. While each river represents a different aspect of the afterlife, forgetfulness, fire, lamentation, and the unbreakable oath, the Acheron stands as the ultimate destination, embodying the totality of these experiences. This river flows through the underworld, often described as dark and slow-moving, reflecting the heavy sorrow and endless pain of those who have passed from the underworld of the living. In mythology, Acheron isn't just a geographical feature, it's a psychological and metaphysical boundary. It's where Charon, the ferryman, traditionally operates, guiding souls across its water, which separate the world of the living from the dead. The Acheron's murky waters are said to be filled with the tears and regrets of every soul that has ever lived, making it not just a river, but an immense repository of human emotion. Its convergence with the other rivers underscores the interconnectedness of human suffering, where sorrow, lamentation, forgetfulness, and divine retribution all come together, suggesting that all paths of life eventually lead to this river of universal pain. Acheron's role in literature and art often highlight its depth as more than a mere passage. It's a symbol of the ultimate journey. For instance, in Dante's Inferno, the Acheron serves as the initial crossing point for souls entering hell, where they are judged and sorted. Beyond Greek mythology, Acheron has become a metaphor for the crossing into the unknown, into death, or into the deepest aspects of the human experience, where all sorrows converge. Here, in the heart of Hades, Acheron stands as a testament to the human condition, where every soul, regardless of their life's path, must eventually face the confluence of all rivers, embodying the collective weight of existence. The five rivers of the Greek underworld, Acheron, Cocytus, Phlegethon, Lethe, and Styx, serve not only as geographical markers within Hades, but as profound symbols that encapsulates the human experience in all its complexity. Each river, with its unique theme, embodies a different aspect of the afterlife, reflecting emotions and experiences that define human existence: sorrow, lamentation, fiery passion, forgetfulness, and the solemn crossing into death. Together, they form a tapestry of life's trials, tribulations, and the ultimate journey into what lies beyond mortality. This intricate network of rivers underscores the interconnectedness of human emotions and existential states, suggesting that every human life, in its essence, is a confluence of these rivers, a journey through pain, forgetting, passion, and the final transition guarded by divine law. These rivers of the underworld also serve as a mirror to the psychological and philosophical inquiries about life and death. They challenge us to contemplate our own existence, our fears, our desires for oblivion or remembrance, and the moral codes we live by. The Styx oath, Phlegethon's fire, Lethe's sweet forgetfulness, Cocytus' eternal lament, and Acheron's all-encompassing sorrow collectively ask, what do we seek in life? What do we fear in death? How do we navigate the moral universe? The rivers of Hades, therefore, are not just mythological constructs, but universal metaphors for human existential dilemmas, urging a deeper reflection on our journey through life and our ultimate fate. The depiction of these rivers in literature, art, and modern interpretations transcends their mythical origins to become timeless symbols of universal themes. They remind us that despite the advancements in our understanding of the world, the fundamental questions about life, death, memory, and morality remain as relevant today as they were in ancient Greece. The rivers of Hades, in their vivid portrayal, speak to our enduring fascination with the afterlife, our constant grappling with the nature of human experience, and our perpetual quest for meaning in the face of morality. By exploring these rivers, we not only delve into the depths of Greek mythology, but also into the heart of what it means to be human, bound by emotions, shaped by experiences, and ever on the brink of crossing into the unknown. So the 5 rivers of the Greek underworld continue to flow, not just through Hades, but through the collective consciousness of humanity, ever guiding us to ponder the depths of our own soul. All right, that's all I've got for today. If you like it, give us a like and subscribe. If you don't like it, that's okay too. Other than that, have a great day.